But I'm here. I'm at IAT. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for someone to meet me with me so I can work on their website. What I was about to say. So yes, I was having a conversation with my friend, and the question was, can you talk about your product for 3 days and then do a Facebook Live? And I'm like, yeah, do it. That's the only thing you gotta do is go do a Facebook Live. But then I realized how I don't go on live too often. I usually pre-record my videos before I send them out. So I just wanted to kind of prove to her how easy it is to hop on Facebook Live. Sometimes it could be a bit difficult when you're in public spaces, but a challenge is a challenge, and I have to do it. So the topic this week on Code Burnout, we talked a lot about confidence. If you follow us on Instagram, you will see that my thing that I want to work on this week is my confidence. Because even though I'm able to get on Facebook Live like this, and even though I'm able to do a lot of videos and put myself out there all the time, reality is my confidence is not that high at all. It really depends on what I'm doing. If I'm talking about a subject that I'm really comfortable with, then I am super confident and I'm talking and happy and all of that. But if it's a topic that I don't know too much about, then my confidence isn't really that up there. So we talked a bit about it on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, go to instagram.com/codeburnout. And we also just released our latest episode, our 4th episode of Code Burnout, the first episode of 2019. So we are on SoundCloud and we are on iTunes, and I need to get us on Google Play, but then I heard Google Play shutting down. So I don't know yet. I got to double check on that. So why do I want to talk about confidence? Because a lot of people that I'm friends with on Facebook are entrepreneurs, they're small business owners, and we have to, no matter what we're doing, we have to generate sales. We have to put ourselves out there. Hey, no matter what we do, we have to generate sales. We got to put ourselves out there. And it's very hard for us to put ourselves out there. The first year that I ran Geek Empowered, I refused to put my face on camera. I just flat out refused. I told myself, and I hate sharing this live, but I used to tell myself back then, I'm too hideous to go on camera and talk about web design. That's what I told myself back then. So I just flat out refused to do it. But it ended up hindering me because I spent so much time trying to create videos without showing my face that I really wasn't providing much value in what I was sharing. So it took until, I think during the time I was working full time, and I got sick and tired of doing those stupid slides. I kept doing the slide and I kept recording my slide, and then I had to talk over that slide. It was just a mess. So I got sick and tired of doing that. And I was like, life will be so much easier if I just pull up a camera and put my face on camera and just deal with it. If trolls come, trolls will come. But what's the worst that's gonna happen? So then I ended up doing it. I was traveling back and forth. So I was traveling to Chicago, but I was living in Houston. And I sat down in my hotel room and I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna put the camera up, or not even the camera. It was, I had a full-blown DSLR. It was a Nikon D60, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. I was really big into cameras. So once I got in front of the camera, I realized that my tone and the way that I talked about things was really different. When I got super excited, people can tell that I was excited. And all of this to say, when it comes to being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, and putting yourself out there, there was a Facebook post. This is what I wanted to bring up. There was a Facebook post that I saw that struck my core, and it inspired this whole topic of okay. it inspired this whole topic of confidence, and that was people aren't buying from you because you're or I'm about to butcher it. I'm about to completely butcher it, but it was pretty much saying people aren't buying from you because you're not pretty enough. People aren't buying from you because they don't like your attitude. And even though it doesn't completely relate to me, because I tend not to have an attitude when I'm on when I'm on video. Like, if y'all don't buy from me, y'all suck. Like, that's usually not how I am, like, in person or on video. But then it made me think about, can people sense your energy through your videos and through your content? Can they sense that you're genuine? And it got to me because when I would promote myself, I didn't want to sound salesy. Like, that was the one thing I didn't want to do, because I had a history of being in MLMs. Like, I don't know if y'all remember Organo Gold. Like, I was a part of that. And I ended up just drinking all of that mushroom coffee, and it was a mess. It was a mess. But I was part of Organo Gold, and it was something else that I was a part of. I can't even remember. But they prep you on how to sell their stuff, and it always sounded super salesy. And I didn't want to appear that I was like, hey, does your website suck? Are you not getting enough sales online? Come on down to Geek Empowered. Like, I didn't want to do that. So I was really nervous about how I approached my my talking points when I am on video, when I am posting on Facebook. Like, I really wanted to be careful about how I did it. But then I realized with that quote that people may not, for me particularly, people may not sense that I have an attitude when I'm on camera or when I'm talking about stuff, but they can sense when I am confident about something. So when I'm on video, I'm a little bit more confident on video. But funny enough, hey Demetrius, but funny enough, when I am, the place that I lose the most confidence in myself is not on Facebook Live or videos or anything like that. The place where I lose the most confidence is when I finally get the lead, I'm finally having a conversation, and then price comes up. And that's when everything falls out the window. My 4 years of working in corporate tech, my 2 years of being a freelancer, me learning all the code and the platforms and the templates and all that stuff that I learned, all of that goes out the window. And then I immediately devalue myself, and I devalue the work that I do, and I devalue the services that I offer to people, and I immediately almost cower into another client is messaging me, but I almost cower and ball into a corner when it comes to pricing. And I realize that has a lot to do with our confidence and our beliefs, our belief in ourselves. I don't want to butcher the sentence, but I'm going to butcher it anyway. Basically, us believing in our capabilities of what we can do, and us devaluing ourselves. So, to the person, so all I have to say, because I got to get going, I got to run across the street to have this meeting. Like, if you ever catch yourself in a moment where you don't feel confident about something, I want you to dig a little deeper into why you're feeling that way. And know that I put confidence, fear, and how it impacts us. The reason why we get that way is because we have this fear of rejection. We have this fear of people telling us that we are not worthy enough. But to be honest, they don't know. They don't know at all what your value is, what your worth is, until you tell them. So you have to start telling people. Anybody else who's afraid to put their number out there, or afraid to put their services out there and tell people what you actually do, like, if you're afraid to do that, throw it out there. Just do it. Like, nobody's gonna come behind you and hit you with a bat. It's not gonna be that horrible. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna run. I wonder if there's any other touch points I wanted to say. No, I think that's it. All right, y'all have a great Wednesday.